Shock and anger in Texas after police admit it was a mistake to wait more than an hour before confronting the gunman inside the Uvalde Elementary School. Tonight, new details leave already devastated families wondering if their loved ones could have been saved.
Of course, it was not the right decision. It was the wrong decision, period.
We speak to a parent who tried to rush inside the school himself. While police waited, trapped children called 911 begging for help. In the shadow of the shooting, the NRA's annual convention. Protesters and major Republican speakers rally to join the gun lobby in Houston, just 300 miles away from one of the deadliest school shootings in American history. Red flag laws, the renewed focus on mental health and gun safety. Could new laws prevent future mass shootings? Americans hit the road, with tens of millions planning to travel this holiday weekend. Tonight, what you can expect at the airport and the gas station. Plus, could severe weather create a travel nightmare? 2 more months. Expect more delays before shelves are fully stocked with baby formula. A warning to parents from the head of the FDA. Deadly home explosion outside Philadelphia. What caused the blast that killed at least 5 people? And on the road with a Memorial Day tradition heard from coast to coast.
This is the CBS Evening News with Norah O'Donnell, reporting from the nation's capital.
Good evening, and thank you all for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Margaret Brennan in for Norah. There is growing outrage tonight after Texas police admit to multiple failures in their response to the school massacre in Uvalde, Texas. Today we learned that the officer in charge at the time of the shooting ordered law enforcement not to enter the classroom where children were being terrorized by a gunman. Those children were repeatedly calling 911, begging for police help while officers waited nearby. But the officer in charge believed the gunman had barricaded himself and was no longer an active shooter. It was a deadly decision. All this was taking place as desperate parents outside the school pleaded with the police to intervene. The Texas governor tonight said he was misled about the police response and is livid. Now there's an investigation into not only the gunman, but how police responded to the massacre. And of course, for the families of the victims, this news is causing even more heartbreak. We have a lot to get to tonight, and CBS's Lilia Luciano will start us off from Uvalde. Good evening.
Good evening, Margaret. Well, the governor is livid. Imagine those parents who learned today that there were 19 officers outside that classroom. 1 officer for every child that was killed. I heard from 3 parents today who said they will do whatever it takes for accountability and gun control.